Samira, bring us up to speed with what is happening at Parliament.
The Parliament building, the body of the Prime Minister Raila Odinga has been transported from Liberal home to the Parliament building for the members of Parliament and Senate to get a chance to view the body. We understand they were supposed to view the body yesterday, but there was a little bit change of schedule and plan. Things did not go as expected yesterday. We expected the body to land at JKIA, later be transferred to Leasing Home, and later to Parliament buildings for them to get a chance to view the body of the late Prime Minister, which they did not get a chance to. So today, this early morning, they'll get a chance just to view the body of the former Prime Minister. After that, we'll be taken to Nyayo for the mass to commence. They said, as the President said, it's not going to be just a regular burial for the former Prime Minister. And despite the chaos witnessed yesterday, the former Prime Minister will be honored with a full state funeral, including military honors and official state protocols led by Chief of the Defense Forces, Charles Kahariri, in recognition of Raila Odinga as the long-time leader of the Orange Democratic Movement and a central figure in Kenya's political history. We saw yesterday at Kasarani, military officers solemnly wheeled in the casket of the late former Prime Minister Raila Odinga for public viewing. The viewing began at around 5 p.m. for the public after hours of confusion, some fees and violent confrontation spread. We saw a number of mourners were injured. A number of them lost their lives there at the Kasarani Stadium. We hope that today we're not going to see the same, or rather witness the same scene like what we witnessed yesterday at Kasarani. We hope today at Nyayo we're going to see a different picture and give Raila Odinga the proper send-off that he deserves. Fred, back to you, studio.
Samira, before we let you go, of course, this is a departure. The fact that we have the remains of the former Prime Minister at Parliament buildings this morning, this was probably meant to happen yesterday. You mentioned that members of the National Assembly and probably the Senate are the ones to be viewing the body. Are they already there? And do we see other members of the public probably milling around Parliament precincts?
No, we're not seeing any member of the public. There's heavy security here at the Parliament buildings. We've been able to see the Deputy Inspector General of Police, APS, Mr. Gilbert Masengeli, who was at least funeral, and he's leading the security team for them to bring the body here. So we've not seen any member of the public. For now, basically security and a number of members of Parliament and senators spread.
Thank you so much, Samira Mohamed, our reporter, bringing us up to speed with what's happening at Parliament buildings. We are made to understand that the remains of the former Prime Minister, the body of the former Prime Minister Raila Odinga, is at Parliament buildings, and there will be a viewing of the same by members of the National Assembly and the Senate. This was part of the initial plan that was to take place yesterday after the body had been prepared at the Lee Funeral Home. A lot of that changed. The funeral committee being forced to adjust and change a lot of his initial plans, but it would appear that that process at Parliament buildings was an important one and still had to happen. Of course, from Parliament, the body will be taken to the Nyayo National Stadium for the state funeral, where we expect President William Ruto to lead the nation in that state funeral, which will be attended by other dignitaries, including heads of states and government from Africa. So this could also affect a bit of the traffic situation, especially from the airport, as we continue receiving dignitaries for that. In studio with me